George Shadid was a Peoria police officer for 23 years before becoming sheriff in 1976, a position he held until 1993. Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining me. I'm Alyssa Paldo. That's where we begin. New at noon, a popular Mackinac restaurant catches fire overnight. Firefighters responded to Haynes on Main after flames were reportedly seen near the back of the building. They say in all 3 Legionnaires outbreaks at the facility over 3 years, many staff members didn't find out about the outbreaks until they heard about it in the media. Well, it is icy out there this morning, and we want to let you know that Olympia CUSD 16 has a 1-hour delay this morning. The Uftrink Chevrolet dealership closed after Friday's fire. Owner Gary Uftrink tells WMBD the building is a total loss and more than 20 cars were destroyed. Around 2 a.m. Thursday, officers noticed an expired registration tag and tried to pull over a car. When that car crashed, the driver ran. Police eventually caught up to the 33-year-old Daniel L. in the 2700 block of Southwest Jefferson. That's when he and officers exchanged gunfire. A Bloomington man accused of killing his wife appears in court today. Bloomington police say Monroe Albert called dispatch last week saying he killed his wife. But first, hundreds of homeowners in Galesburg are breathing a sigh of relief tonight. The city stepping in to help fix a problem with lead in the drinking water. Yeah, it's up to the General Assembly to put it into law and then send it to his desk. In the Senate, Republicans support Governor Rauner's plan, but in the House, not so much. They would ban bump stocks and ghost guns, which is a do-it-yourself weapon that comes with the necessary parts but is untraceable without a serial number. Mother Nature apparently likes her weather like Lauren likes her margaritas, frozen. And big news for Jurassic Park fans. Danielle Nottingham has your eye on entertainment. I know more about guacamole than I do about Star Wars.
Everybody's groaning in the studio.
That's where we begin our top story at noon. A Peoria police officer was shot early this morning on the city's south side, and now a suspect is dead. Well, 2017 appears to have been the year to get a job, especially for blue-collar workers. A discovery at Intel leads to a drop in stocks and which car makers are working on driverless vehicles. Laura Podesta has those stories and more in this morning's Money Watch. They say they're pushing to do what adults have so far been unable to, convince lawmakers to tighten gun control laws. It's important to note if historic tax credits aren't approved for this building to be renovated, then the Chase building could be in danger of being demolished. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Paldo. Right now, Peoria city leaders are gearing up to vote on whether to cut some losses with the Pere Marquette. Firefighters put out a garage fire in the 3800 block of West Verner Drive this weekend. Well, here at home, basketball is special in Central Illinois. Really special for some students at Limestone and Metamora High Schools who got the game day treatment, complete with cheerleaders, a PA announcer, and winning smiles. Kurt Pegler has more. Welcome to WMBD this morning. A Peoria police officer is released from the hospital 1 week after being shot in the line of duty. Well, from dim lighting to a quiet environment, it's a place to help babies born too early grow as if they're still in the womb. And it's in our own backyard. Still ahead, we're taking you inside the small babies unit at a local hospital, one of only a few of its kind in the country. Yeah, that's right. Mardi Gras, also called Fat Tuesday, is most celebrated in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. But La Bakery in Peoria has some treats to help you get in on the spirit. You've probably seen Governor Rauner's ad featuring segments of a wiretapped phone conversation between Democratic candidate J.B. Pritzker and former Governor Ron Blagojevich. Those stations will be supported by advertisers, though. Are you okay, Mark?
No.
If you receive a call like this, you're asked to contact the Peoria County Sheriff's Department immediately. Yeah, and whether it surprises you or not, for the past 3 years, the city has been placed at the bottom of the list. This morning, DeLon Dillard digs deeper to see where the city has been, where it is now, and where leaders plan to take it. The man who caused the airport to shut down for more than 3 hours remains in custody. Well, health professionals say this year's flu season is especially bad. Yes, if this headline sounds like a broken record, that's because it continues to sicken more and more people. It's still ahead why some hospitals are changing the way they handle incoming flu cases and the technology some schools are using to stop the spread of the flu. Well, no budget, no school. That's what some school leaders are saying could happen this school year if a budget isn't passed. They ran out of margaritas.
Oh.
Imagine that. As a source says, the bartenders were just not prepared for Parrot Head's demand for the drink.
That's like Kentucky Fried Chicken running out of chicken.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, that happened.
We're just batting 1,000 these last couple days here.
Yeah. Who would want to go to Margaritaville and drink a margarita?